Hello everyone. Today in this video we'll discuss about print statement. Okay. Before going to data types, it's really important to know about print because so many times we might be wanting to print something. So that's why I feel like it should come before. So let's go and open the Jupyter notebook first. So in order to do that, we'll open our Anaconda prompt and then we'll change to the desktop because there I have created a folder and I'm changing the directory to the desktop. And I wanted to change my environment to uh, some other environment where uh, all my libraries are present. So let's see conda and env list what are all available. I guess in new I have installed everything. Okay. So or in ML also I have installed everything. So let's move to either new or ML. So I'll go to new, conda, activate, and then new. So I want to go inside the new uh, environment. That's why I'm giving conda activate new. So now I am within new environment. Now let's open the Jupyter notebook. It will take some time and it will open as Jupyter notebook in the browser. So now currently we are in the desktop folder. That's why it will show us like on desktop what are all folders it will show us. So I have created this Python programming before. So let's open this print.ipynb. I have already created this. So let's discuss about the print statement in this video. So let's say if you wanted to print some string, some random string, then you can directly give like this print hello world. Okay. So let's run line by line and check the output. So for this line, it is giving the output as hello world. And similarly for this line, just guess the output before seeing the output. So I'm guessing like it should come hello and comma we are giving. Maybe the world can come in new line. Let's see whether it will come in new line or it'll come in the same line. Let's see. So it is separating those two with a space. Okay. So if we give three lines, let's see, or four values, and also I'm passing it here some other data type that is int. These are all strings, but now I am passing int. Let's see if it gives any error or it is working fine. So I hope this will work fine. Okay. And these were as we saw here, here these two are separated by space. I guess here also these all will be separated by space. Let's see. As we thought, it is separating those by space and it is not giving error as these are all strings and this is integer. So you can print all the data types by just separating them with comma. Okay. And let's initialize each of the data types that we have discussed in the previous video. So we have discussed about int, float, complex, string, list, tuple, range, dict, set, frozen set, bool, bytes array, memory view, none. All these were the different data types that we have discussed in the previous section. So let's initialize each of them. So here I am initializing an integer to num. So we're here, as we discussed in the intro video, no need to give any specific data type name because dynamic typing will be done in Python. Similarly, we are giving decimal number as 6.0 and complex number as 5.3j, like 5 plus 3j. Okay, like this, if we give in C++, it will not accept, okay, because there is no specific data type for complex numbers. Similarly, we can assign string to the variable name, and you can assign list to a variable array. So here, if we carefully observe in this list, we are passing num, that is an integer type, and this num, that is a float type, and this COMNN, that is a complex type, and name is a string type. So even though if we are passing all these different types, it will not give us error. Okay, we'll execute and see whether it will give us error or not. As I know, it will not give us error. Okay. So that's the basic difference between the C++ array and list, because in C++ array should be of same data type. Okay, all the elements in the array should be of same data type, but there is no necessity over here. And similarly, we have discussed that list and tuple are similar, but the only difference is we can't change tuple after creating like this. But whereas we can change the list, we can add few elements and we can remove few elements from this list. Okay, that's the basic difference. And similarly, there is a data type called range. Okay, so that we are giving in ARR array of array R. Okay, so this range basically give the values from 0 to 10, excluding 10, okay? It will not include 10. And similarly, there is a data type dict, and in dict we have, as discussed, there will be key value pairs. Here, if you see, A is the key and name is the value. In name, what we are having? We are having the string Apuru, and similarly, B is the key, and the corresponding value is desnum. In desnum, we are having 6, and in C, we are having this complex number, and the complex number exact value is 5 plus 3 is and in D, we are again passing name, that is Apuru. So on printing, let's see how this will look. Okay, and there is other data type called set. In set, actually, the values don't repeat, but if we see over here, we are passing 1, 2, 3, and 1. Here we are repeating 1, 2 times. Let's see, like while printing, will it show the extra one or not? Okay. And frozen set is just the immutable variant of set. Okay. So So we can't initialize it like this. If we initialize like this, then this process will think like this variable will think that it has set. So in order to specifically say like this is this data type, for that we need to pass using this frozen like frozen set function. Okay. Similarly, there is a bool data type present equal to true, or if we give present equal to false, then it'll automatically this variable understand that it's a bool data type. And similarly, there is bytes data type. So for that bytes data type, can assign values like this. Okay. And similarly, there is bytes array where like this is also similar to bytes, but the only difference is this is immutable. The bytes is immutable and bytes array is mutable. Okay. That's the basic difference. And similarly, memory view. This memory view will be telling us how it will look in the memory or the starting address, we can say. Okay, it'll show us that. And similarly, there is data type none. So that will be we are storing it in the variable none. So let's execute this and see if it is giving any errors or not. So if we are running this, it's not giving us any error. Means I have initialized all the values correctly. And let's print like we have discussed several categories in the last video. Let's like let's print all the categories at once. So in numeric type category, we have discussed there are int, float, and complex. So now I am printing that variables, and let's see. So I was able to see 5, 6, and 5 plus 3. Similarly, in text type category, we have string. That's why I'm giving the variable of string, that is name. So it is printing Apuru because we have given the value of Apuru. And similarly, in sequence time, we have list, tuple, and range. So let's see how the values will be printed. So here, if you see in this list, we have passed these values, and in the tuple also same values are passed. But if we see list is read using square brackets and this is using this closed brackets. Okay. And similarly, range is print as it is. If you wanted to see the exact 0 to 9 values, then you can convert it into some string and then you can see separately like 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. Okay. And let's see how dict will be shown in the output. So it is showing key and the value pairs, okay, directly. And similarly, let's print the set and frozen set. So in set, we have already passed 1, 2, 3, and 1, but 1 is repeating. But finally, this like this variable will get to know that it's set, and set will not contain duplicate elements, and it will only store 1, 2, 3. So that's why it is showing 1, 2, 3. And similarly, frozen set will not contain duplicate values. If we are passing, let's say, to this frozen set, we are passing, where is it? Okay, we are passing the array. In array, let's say we are again passing num and let's see, is it reducing the size or not? Hmm. So now if we see, it's only showing three values because we have repeated 5 twice. That is the num twice. That's why it is excluding it for one time. Okay, that is about set and forset. And present we have discussed that it is Boolean type, uh, and it is the category of Boolean type, and the data type is bool, so it is printing true. And similarly, we have discussed about bytes, bytes array and memory view. So if you want to print those and see, so here it is showing these as like this, as if we have assigned. But if we see this, it's interesting. It is showing some address over here. That is the initial address you can think of. Okay. Similarly, there is print none. It will show us the none value. Okay. And if we observe, uh, we have already said that this comma is dividing these two strings with the help of space. But let's say we don't want it to divide it with the help of space. We want it to divide those two with the help of tab. Then we can pass a parameter like sep, and we can give whatever we wanted to give. So here it looks with some space, but if we execute this between hello and world, we see there is a tab. Okay, and we can also pass like several values like this, not only two. So now if we see this hello world 589, all will be separated by tab. So we can clearly observe that. So world and 5 are separated by tab, and 5 and 8 are separated by tab, and 8 and 9 are separated by tab. And also we can give separator as new line also if you wish to. So here if we see hello and world are separated by new line, and welcome and home are separated by new line. And these print statements are also separated by new line, but we don't want that. Let's say this print statement and this print statement, if we are printing something one like giving like this, I want them to come one beside another. Then for that we can give end value as space. Okay. So if we execute this, hello and were separated by new line because we are giving separator as n. But this print statement and this print statement were not separated by new line. Previously, those were separated by new line, but now those were separated by space. So if we see after world, that is this one, we are having welcome by just a difference with space. Okay, because we are giving end as space. I hope you understood this. And in Python, we can also have the library math. In math, there are several functions and constants. So phi is one constant. So there in like within print statement, you can also format the strings like this. So here if we see, we are passing f and then the string. Uh, Here if you see the value of pi is, and then in math we have already the phi value. So that can be accessed using math.phi. We are giving math.phi, but in math.phi it will be a large value. Large means after decimal there will be large number of points, I mean values. So, but I want only to till three values. Then I can use like this dot 3f. So it will only round to three decimal points. Let's see by printing it. So if you see here, it is showing the value of pi is 3.142. There will be many values after this also, but we are rounding it to only three decimals. That can be done using dot 3f. Okay. Let's print without this and see how it is printing. So if you observe here, it is printing this large, like some 10, 15 decimal points, but now here only 3 points. Okay. Now we'll see, like instead of passing small f, we can also give capital F here. Okay. It will not give us any error. And let's format this name and phone numbers. So I'm giving name and my name is as we are passing this name over here. So basically we can pass any data type over here. It will print that corresponding data type. So instead of including that with some plus or something, we can directly give in this flower brackets. Okay. So my name is, I'm giving this name and I'm telling that it will take a minimum of 10 characters, and my phone number is, and giving this phone and telling that it will take 10 digits. Okay. Similarly, here also I'm saying the same. Name one will take 10 characters, like minimum of 10 characters, and my phone number will take 10 digits. So after printing, this will look like this. So this approve is completed by here, but I'm saying that it will take minimum 10 characters. So those were padded with spaces. Similarly, approve is of 4 characters, but after remaining 6 characters were padded with space. Similarly, here I'm telling that it will take 10 digits. So 5 digits were there over here. Remaining 5 digits was padded with space. And similarly, here also the same thing happening. So, like this, if you wanted to visually see them like in this manner, then you can use this. Let's say if we are not using this, how it will look. So if you are not giving like this, if we observe this, it's looking very clear, like my name is, so Appu, approve, and here this guy's name is Appu. So I can clearly see this guy's name is Appu and this guy's name is Appu, and similarly this guy's phone number is this and this guy's phone number is this. Now we are removing those, then it will be little clumsy. So so let's say this and this were not matching from here. So there is some difference. Previously, it used to be like everyone is exactly below one another. Okay. So to format like that, we can use colon 10 like that. I hope you understand how we can like format the strings. And similarly, you can give like slash r like this. Then it will give it in quotes. And similarly, instead of giving my name is and then name, you can give name equal to, then it will show like name equal to, and then it will give this value that is approved. And similarly here, phone equal to, and give the phone number. Let's print and see, then you'll understand. So it will giving name equal to, and then the name value, and similarly phone equal to, and the phone value. Like this also you can format and print. And you can also format like this. My name is, and we are giving some flower brackets, and my phone number is, and you're giving some flower brackets. And then you're passing this string to dot format, and in dot format you are giving Appu and 1 2 3 4 5. So in the first flower bracket it will take this Appu, and in the second one it will take 1 2 3 4 5. Like if we are not mentioning, it will take in this order. If we mention, then based on the order in which we mention, it will change like that. So here we are saying first zeroth value should come. That's why Appu will come here. And similarly, 1 2 3 4 will 1 2 3 4 5 will come over here. So it's print and see. Yeah, both these two are exactly same. But let's say I want 1 2 3 4 5 over here. That is over here. And up over here. Then I can just reorder them like this. My name is 1 and my phone number is 0. Then it will reorder. Okay. Similarly, instead of giving this indexes, you can also give certain name like this. And in format, you will give a is equal to 10. Then it will print directly that a 10 value over there. So let's see. So it is printing 10. And you can mix these two also, like this notation and this notation also. Here I'm saying my name is in brackets I'm passing age and colons. So here if you see I'm giving up 1 2 3 4 5 and age. So this age will be taken from here, and these flower brackets will take in this order. It will take the first Appu and then this 1 2 3 4 5. Similarly, in this print I am mentioning the specific index like 1 and 0. So it will take the first value, that is 1 2 3 4 5, and zeroth value, that is Appu. So let's print and see. So after printing, we can clearly observe this. The my name, like my age is 10 and my name is Appu over here, and then phone number. But here it is 10 name and then Appu.